Alright, so this video is about mind control and what people think. I would have never gotten as far as I have if I cared about what people think. They would have stopped me. I would have attached myself to some movement. I would have been a sheep like most of you watching this video. Okay, this video is going to disturb some of you. But some of you need to be disturbed by it. You need to do some self-reflection, some introspection, some retrospection. You need to inspect, do some inspection, inspect yourself, inspect your mind. Understand how you relate to society, you know. The main thing the Illuminati is concerned with, and the New World Order, the Freemasons, is psychology and what you think and mind control. Once you care about what people think, they are controlling you regardless how you see it. They're controlling you to a certain degree. The more you care, the more they're controlling you. For example, most gangsters don't kill people because they're brave or they're tough, but rather out of fear of what people will think if they don't kill them. Okay? It might be, oh, if I don't kill this guy who disrespected me, I'll lose my respect and my ability to make money. Or if I don't kill this guy who disrespected me, my reputation will be ruined. And that's another thing. Reputation is something that professionals, police officers, you know, thugs, everybody seems to care about reputation. They seem to have a group that they care about what they think and other groups that they don't care. For example, a police officer cares about what the community and what the police officers and what mainstream society thinks. A gang member doesn't, you know, and they don't care about what gang members think and criminals. Gang members and criminals don't care about what the police think, but they tend to care about what other criminals think and what their neighborhood thinks of them. As far as, are they afraid of me? Do they respect me as a threat? You know, do other gangsters think I'm gangster enough? Do I dress cool enough? Do I drive a cool enough car? Do I, you know, do I come off as a real nigga, or do I seem fake? Do they think I'm a snitch? You know, they care about what people think. Okay? People in movements care about what people think, you know. Most of the people in movements who do stuff, you know, who act up at protests and stuff, 9 times out of 10, they're caring about what the other people in the movement think. You know, they're like, let me strike a blow for my movement to make my, you know, my fellow people in this movement proud. You know, they care about what they think. You know, feminists, gays, you know, they're impressing each other. You know, the staff at hospitals, you know, the staff at psych wards, you know, military staff, you know, they care about what people think. And military is a great example. You know, they force you to care about what somebody thinks. They're saying, I give you this order, and if I don't think that you're following this order correctly, you're going to be punished. So they forced you to care. And the same thing with gang members. You know, all these people are groups that want to make you fall in line, want to make you mind what somebody thinks. When they say, mind your parents, you know, gang members have said, you know, you're going to mind somebody when you come to prison. You know, it goes back to mind control. That's how they control you. The only difference between two people in a war, the only significant difference is what they think. They think that their side is right, or that it's in their best interest to fight their side, and the other side thinks the same thing, and they're fighting each other. The moment they change what they think, the battle is most likely going to, you know, the battle for that person most likely is going to stop. They're going to say, well, it's not in my best interest to fight anymore, I'm going to surrender. It's not in my best interest to fight anymore, I'm going to go AWOL, I'm going to be a deserter, etc. Okay? It's what they think. And society wants to control you because they have an agenda for you. Just like the military has an agenda for that troop. He says, hey, if you desert, I'm going to give all my officers a little sidearm so they can shoot you in the back while you're running away. Historically, that's how it was done. Okay? So just in case our mind control isn't strong enough, we're going to force you to care about what we think. If you're thinking of deserting, don't. Type of thing. You know? When you go into a store, a lot of times the security is visible. The camera is visible. You know, more often than not, you can see what the cameras are because they want you to say, hey, don't think about it. Mind control. Okay? And so society puts you in positions where where they want you to care about what people think. And the only way to truly free yourself and to truly be a real man or a real woman is to not care about what people think. Even if it makes you homeless, even if it causes your death, even if you're being persecuted for your political views like I am. At the end of the day, if your reputation is more important than your principles, then you are controlled. If you care about what people think more than your own principles, then you're controlled. If you've allowed groupthink in your whatever your political movement is to control what you do, then you're controlled. And in turn, the people who you care about are controlled by somebody else. And it all goes back to the Illuminati. It goes back to the hierarchy of secret societies, of the secret society network. Okay? And they've designed a system where you're all compartmentalized. You're forced to care about what one group or another thinks. And then you have another group where you don't care about what they think. And in that level, you think that you're thinking for yourself, because we were like, well, I don't care what those people think, they're idiots anyway. Or they're pigs anyway. Or they're, a race you don't like anyway. Or they're a culture.